So we really want to make sure that everyone's fully armed in this space to be able to attack the issue and acknowledge the risks and get on with it. But also, Fi, we talk about duty of care, but from a governance point of view, isn't there, the concept of acting in good faith going to apply just from a governance point of view, not a legal point of view?
Look, acting in good faith is incredibly pertinent to this. And to Vera's point about the ASIC governance principles, they also refer to the fact that boards do need to review and develop themselves, and they also need to review the individual director's skills. And they even comment that recruitment is not necessarily a solution to the skills gap, that they actually do need to be seen to be building their development. So, Wes, to your point about acting in good faith means that you actually do these things. Firstly, you do have to check from a governance perspective, do we have policies in place? Do we have training within our organisation? Are we addressing the culture around doing the right thing from a cyber security perspective? And secondly, it needs to be actually done that we check our directors' skills and that we educate them or develop their knowledge so that they understand the right questions to ask about how are those things that we have in place in the organisation for mitigating or managing cybersecurity going. As in, we talked about earlier with targeting zero. If the directors don't know the right questions to ask, it doesn't necessarily drive activity to manage that risk. And acting in good faith, how that applies to this is if you do the things that I've just mentioned and that Vera's mentioned, and you are still capable, it's still highly likely that you could have a cyber attack. At least you have done all those things and you acted in good faith. It may not have prevented the outcome, but you have got the right things in place. And I think it would mean that you could start addressing the attack that you are under a lot more quickly.